Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Schubert and I work for the Iowa State University Extension and Outreach in Cerro Gordo County. Today we're going to do a lesson about eating healthy because right now that we're all at home, sometimes that can be a little bit more of a challenge. So I'm going to kind of challenge you to try to eat healthy while you're at home or staying home from school or working remotely. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a lesson that I typically do with my second graders in school, but being they're not in school right now, I'm going to share it with you. So today what we're going to do is we're going to learn about this one right here. Anyone know what the name of this one is? Go ahead and say it out loud. It's okay. All right, this one is an orange. The other one that we talked about is this one. Does anyone know what this one is? All right, some of you might be saying it's a cutie or it's a halo. You're close. That's the companies that send them to the stores for us, but they're actually called clementines, or sometimes they're also known as mandarin oranges. Okay, so during the month of March, we talked about oranges and clementines. So what we're going to do is I want you to tell me if it's a fruit or a vegetable. So what I would like you to do is give me 2 claps if you think that these are fruits. All right, give me 2 claps if you think they're a vegetable. All right, hopefully you only clap twice. And it's actually the first one, which is a fruit. So these are both fruits. All right. Now, do you know how these might grow? How do oranges and clementines grow? All right, they actually grow on trees. Now, do I ever see an orange tree here in Iowa? Probably not. Orange trees take a lot warmer climate than we have up here. So a lot of times we find them a lot more down south, like in Florida, Texas, California, and Arizona. But even though we don't see them much around here, the cool thing about oranges, and here's a fun fact, did you know that the orange tree is actually the most popular fruit tree to grow? Which is interesting because even though we don't have them around here, they're in a lot of places otherwise around the world. All right, so these are fruits and they grow on trees. Now, another fun fact about oranges is that they have a really unique flavor. So if you've ever had an orange or clementine before, the flavor is what we really like of them, right? All right, so the orange is actually the 3rd most popular flavor in the world. Now, some of you are asking, well, wait a minute, what's number 1 and number 2? All right, does anyone have an idea? I'll let you think about it for a moment there. Okay, you've probably gotten a couple ideas. I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. I find that this little hint kind of helps them out. So think of ice cream flavors, okay? What do you think is the number 1 most popular ice cream flavor? Hopefully you picked chocolate. Chocolate is actually the number 1 most popular flavor because guess what? We all love chocolate. All right, so how about number 2? What do you think number 2 might be if you think of the ice cream flavors? Hopefully you thought of the one that's the opposite of chocolate, which is vanilla. So chocolate is number 1, vanilla is number 2, and then the orange citrus flavor is number 3. Now, if we think about it, we have lots of things that are orange flavored. We have different snacks, different drinks, sports drinks, even medicines are often have an orange flavor or a citrus flavor to it. All right, so here, what are some fun ways that we can eat these? All right. My favorite way is to just peel them and eat them. That's my favorite because it's really simple and it's really fruity and delicious that way. But there is some other ways that we can make them as well. We can eat them peeled and raw like this. We can actually eat them out of a can. These are mandarin oranges, so that would be similar to a clementine that's already been peeled into the can. All right, and sometimes we can use these mandarin oranges into different things like salads, fruit salads, or sometimes we like to put them on top of lettuce salads. And then a fun way to actually eat oranges to actually squeeze the juice out of it, which makes what? It makes orange juice. We actually drink a lot of orange juice. In fact, we almost drink more orange juice than we eat oranges. All right, so orange juice we can actually drink, but there's lots of other things we can do with orange juice. We can put it into a lot of different recipes. All right, so we can make different sauces, different dips, and glazes. I like to put orange juice into my smoothies. All right, and another way is to actually put them in baked goods, like your muffins and breads. All right, so now we've learned a lot of this fun information about oranges and some different ways to eat them. And I always ask my kids, why should we eat this stuff, right? Yeah, we know it's healthy, but why should I eat it? All right. Well, the fun part about oranges is they're actually really healthy for our body. All right. So one of the major things that's in oranges is called vitamin C. Now we talk in the classroom, what does vitamin C to help my body? So vitamin C actually helps get rid of all the germs that are in our body. Okay, so it helps get rid of all the germs. It also actually helps us heal our cuts and bruises. So when we get a cut or a bruise, it actually helps heal from the inside, that vitamin C. And then the third thing that vitamin C does is it actually keeps our skin nice and healthy. All right, so it has vitamin C in it. It also has the one called fiber in it. Now fiber helps this right here. All right, hopefully you figured out it's our tummy. All right, so it actually helps our tummy, or the fancy word is our digestive system. Okay, so it helps everything get moving around in our body the correct way. And then the third thing that oranges have is called folate. Now folate is kind of one that we're learning more and more about all the time, but we've discovered that folate actually helps us grow in development. And so it helps us grow tall. It also helps us grow nice and strong as well. And for adults, it actually can help possibly lower the risk of heart disease. All right, so hopefully you learned a little bit about oranges and clementines with me today. And I actually want to put a challenge out there for you this week. All right, so this week I'm going to challenge you to actually try an orange or maybe a clementine, or look around your house, maybe even have a can of clementines to try, or mandarin oranges. And I want you to try them. And then in the box, in the comment section, I want you to tell me if you tried it, if you liked it, or if you loved it. That's one of the things we talk about in the classroom. We never say we don't like it. We always want to say we tried it, because sometimes it can take us up to 7 times to try something before all of a sudden our brain goes, I think I might like this. So what I would like to do is comment if you tried it, liked it, loved it, an orange, clementine, whatever you might have at home. You can also share with me some different ways that you're eating them. I would love to see some pictures, or maybe a video, or maybe you have a recipe that you really like that has these ingredients in it and you would like to share that with me. So please, I kind of challenge you this week to kind of share, and hopefully you'll see me next week on another lesson. Thank you so much and have a great week.